Hey guys, what's up? It's Amanda and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda and I make lifestyle and travel type of videos. So if you're interested in that and if you like this video, please subscribe down below. Today I'm going to be doing a story time. Yes, I'm Tana Mojo 2.0. Y'all already know. But basically this story time is going to be how I failed my driving test. Yes, not once, but twice. I promise I'm a good driver. The teachers or the instructors or the people that make you do the test, they were shit, they were rude, and they were not nice. Basically, I will explain to you how the fuck I failed. So the first one, I was like 17 I think, and you know, I was preppy, I was excited. I was like, I'm gonna get my fucking driver's license today. I'm a pass. I'm gonna be like the next, I don't even know drivers, but I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna get my driver's license, everything's gonna be chill. So I live in Montreal, Quebec. If you didn't know, the first language is French here. Yeah. So I got to the place that you do the test and they called my name, so I went in the car and I sat down and the lady started speaking French to me. So I turned to her and I was like, is it possible to do the test in English just because like I feel more comfortable in English and I don't want to like mess it up because like it's French. And this lady looked at me and said, we're in Quebec here, we speak French. She obviously said it in French, but I'm just gonna say it in English to you guys. And I was like, oh shit, okay, yay me. So we were driving and I already knew I was gonna fail because I already pissed her the fuck off. But basically we were driving and there was this sign that said like you can't turn right on this street from this day to this day. It was snowing in Montreal. So half the sign was like covered in ice, snow, so I couldn't see. And I know sometimes they like to trick you on tests, so I literally just asked her to make sure. I'm like, it says that you can't turn right on these certain days, but I can't see the days. Is today okay? And she looked at me and she just turned the wheel and turned it right, and I was like, okay. So that happened. Basically we went back and she asked me to parallel park. I parallel parked perfectly fine. And then when we got to the place, the end part, she signed the papers, wrote the score, and basically I think you have to get like a 75 here to pass. I got a 74, so I failed. Yay me. Then you have to wait a certain amount of time to be able to do the test again. So I went back and I went to do it and everything was going smooth as hell. Everything was going great until we reached an intersection, which means when there's cars going straight and turning. And basically if you're turning, you have to make the cars that are going straight go first. They have priority. That's just how it works here. So basically my instructor told me to turn left at the intersection. So I was going and there was cars coming, so I let them go. Then there was this one car coming really slowly and I was like, they're going straight, so I have to let them go. So I was like staying there and I was like going up a bit and like obviously you can't stay in the intersection. So I was like not going that far. And then the light was turning yellow, so he's like, you can't stay here. I'm like, okay, so I'm going more front. And then the lady stops at the, like a bit over the line and I was like, what do I do? And then he was like, she has to go first. So I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting and she's just staring at me, not going. And like when you're doing the test, they have a little thing on the top of the car that says you're like doing a test. And I guess the lady wanted me to go, but we weren't legally allowed to go. But then the light turned red and the guy was like, you can't stay in the middle. But she has to go first. And I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like, I'm not gonna honk, obviously. So I just went through like the thing. I just went and then she went after me. And he basically told me that I failed because I didn't let her go first. Which, in my opinion, he basically didn't really give me a choice. He told me not to stay in the intersection and obviously you can't stay there because it's dangerous. But this lady also wasn't going, so it wasn't my fault. The third time I went and it was like a few weeks before my birthday, before my 18th birthday, and everything was going smoothly until I got to the parking spot and he made me park backwards, so like reverse parking, and I hate that and I don't know how to do it. And I did it okay until I hit the pole in the back and I was like, Lord Jesus, you're gonna make me fail again. But this man looked and he saw that it was my birthday soon, I think, and he made me pass. So third time's the charm, like they say. So basically that is how I failed my driving test twice. I think they just wanted my money, they wanted to secure their own bag, but you know what, I passed in the end, so that's what matters to me. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me below, and I hope to see you next time. And remember, live life, don't think twice. I'm out of here. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers